Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Justin Stapleton. Thanks for jumping on to click2houston.com. Heat advisory in effect through 7 o'clock tonight. That includes Brazoria, Galveston, and Chambers County. Now, the heat index area-wide will be anywhere from about 103 to possibly up to 110 in some spots. The highest values will be down to the coast, and that's why the National Weather Service has issued that heat advisory. And here's one of the reasons why that heat advisory keeps going on and off for us the last couple of weeks is because we've not cooled that much of the overnight lows. This big heat wave we're in right now, only 4 of the last 14 days, the entire month of July, have been below 80 degrees. And a nice little 5-day stretch where we've sat right at about 80 each morning. And we also haven't seen a lot of afternoon thunderstorm development like we normally would this time of year. And here's why. We've got a big area of high pressure that continues to sit and bring all this dry air down to the coastline there. You can see a lot of development over across Louisiana, but that as it tries to work its way towards our coastline, it kind of falls apart as it is just not strong enough to overcome that dry air. So we'll continue to see the Futurecast sizzle for the next 4 to 5 days as we get into the weekend. We'll see this big dome of high pressure start to expand. That'll likely set up a pretty decent heat wave across much of the central and possibly eastern half of the United States. Now, at least for us, we may be on the lower end of that, meaning that if it's further up to the north where most of the real intense heat is, we could see a better chance to get some Gulf moisture turning into some actual showers as we get in towards portions of next week. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that and continue to watch as the computer models work out their different solutions. Meanwhile, tracking in the tropics, it's been real quiet for us. Tropical storm Celia, 50-mile an hour, no threat to land, obviously going out into the middle Pacific, and by the time it reaches the Hawaiian Islands, likely will just be some scattered thunderstorm clusters. And then Hurricane Darby behind that, Cat 1 with sustained winds around 80 miles an hour. Another little area of disturbed weather they're paying attention to off of the southern end of Acapulco there. That one about a 50% chance of development. So the Eastern Pacific train continues to stay very active for us. Not much out there. Central America all the way in towards the Yucatan, and as you get into the Gulf of Mexico, not much happening. Now, what we've been watching, one of the reasons why we haven't seen a lot of development, we've got a lot of dry air. All this sort of bronze shading that you see there is dry air that continues to work its way off of West Africa, including more plumes of Saharan dust that will also keep our tropics quiet, but continue to keep a little bit of a haze to our skies over the, well, let's say, next 4 to 5 days. So the day planner for today, it'll feel like about 106 to 110. Put the temperature at about 98 for today and tomorrow. We'll get a bit of a relief as the rain chances go up to about 20% by the weekend, and then about 30% as we get in towards next week. A little more typical forecast for us this time of year. So keep your fingers crossed. We can continue to keep those rain chances in. And that is your forecast from right here at click2houston.com. We'll continue to keep you updated right here and also on our Facebook and Twitter pages. So make sure you're following us there and have yourself a great Thursday afternoon.